So let's get into the flow chart prepared for you guys today. You're going to see that we have a few different ways we can approach this. So obviously this says new leads as well, but we can use this for referrals. You can plug them into a follow-up system. So if you have a database of current customers or people that are wanting to refer, you can simply plug them into something like this, right? You go on Go High Level, or maybe the easiest one is Go High Level. There are other CRMs. You find a CRM, for example, let's see Go High Level in this case, and they have automations on there already in the CRM. That's why Go High Level is so good, because it's implementing AI in the newest waves of actual tech that works. So from there, you're going to simply go ahead and set up a automation for text, and you can just copy and paste this for emails, and you're going to put your current customers in there. So instead of a new lead, which you can do this for new leads, but I already made a video on how to deal with new leads and how to do the proper follow-up system. Today, we're going to go ahead and plug in a current customer that we have, and we don't want to be bugging or annoying them too much or texting them every other day. We can set this up to any frequency you want. So you can set, for example, somebody purchased a policy 4 months ago and they're up for renewal in a few months, maybe. You're going to want to go ahead and set them into this system so they get a text maybe once a week or every other 3 or 4 days. You don't need to do every day because they're not a brand new lead, but we can go ahead and do either, if you want to do every day, you can. It's up to you. So you send them a first, follow-up text, initial text saying, hey, we haven't spoken in a while. Hope you're doing good. Just wanted to check in, see how everything was going. And then you send them, a text. If they respond or you give them a call, great. That's even better. But if they don't, you're going to schedule follow-up text just to see how they're doing, pretty much checking in. You're not trying to sell them anything. So obviously, once you connect with them, you're just going to tell them, hey, looks like your policy's up in XYZ, or maybe their policy isn't up. You just want to start a conversation and say, hey, I just wanted to reach out and, see how you're doing. And then instead of asking for a referral, you just say something like, as you know, my business, works a lot on referrals. I don't know if you are happy, or obviously you would call people that tell you they're very happy with their service, right? Which should be all of them. Then you call them and you say, hey, I know you're really happy with my service. Do you know anybody off the top of your head that could use my help in the same situation that I helped you in? Maybe they were in a pickle, and they couldn't find insurance for XYZ and you helped them. Maybe there's somebody else in your life that I can help, and you're thinking they're going through something like that. Most of the time, there is going to be someone that is struggling and they're going to need help with, and they're going to tell you, yeah, John told me that he's having the same problem with the car insurance. He couldn't find anything, and I know you helped me, so here's his number. There you go. Obviously, it's very, very important that you actually go through with this, because there's probably a lot of money sitting in your old clients that you just are missing out on. So obviously, you want to go through and make sure, policyholder, all this information, 30-day check-in after they sign up, and then from there, send them the referral text about 30 days after. You can even do it the day after they sign the policy. If everything went really well, this is client to client, right? I mean, it depends on the client. Some clients you're going to have a really good connection right off the bat, and you can just do it right after you sign them up. Others, you might need to nurture them a little bit, give them a few days to actually make sure the policy is active and they don't, leave or anything like that. And then you want to send them a referral text that leads up to here again. So that's pretty much it. I just want to chat and show you guys that, maybe open your eyes that there is a lot that you can do. You don't need to be finding new leads every single time. Your current policy holders that you have signed up before, your old customers, your current customers, have a bunch of connections. Just remember that for every person you sign up, there's probably 10 more within that person. It's like a door that can lead to another person, and it just keeps going and going and going. So just take a few, minutes out of your day to maybe follow up with those people every once in a while, see what they're doing, see how they are, actually be interested in their life, and see if you can help them for real. And then from there, they'll just give you more business. I hope you learned a thing or two. I'll see you guys in the next one.